Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Talk Show, the education podcast channel that helps students and professionals to build successful career by learning about leadership, management skills, entrepreneurship, and build a growth mindset to stand out in their career journey. In our exclusive series called Kitab Shala, we have creatively curated 7 lessons in 7 minutes from the incredible life transforming books which will put you and your success on fast forward mode. Each nugget of wisdom is like golden key unlocking the doors to personal and professional transformation. This format of 7 lessons in 7 minutes which help you to digest the toughest lessons learning from the book with fun and joyous experience. Come and join us in this movement. If you want a weekly dose of motivation through self-help books, do follow our Magic Talk Show podcast and press the bell icon to stay updated on our podcast release on every Thursday and Sunday. Also, don't forget to rate our episode if you like it. Today, in this episode, we will uncover a book called The Gift of Imperfection by Brené Brown, which is like that understanding friend giving your soul a very warm hug. The gift of imperfection is like having a heart-to-heart chat with a friend who says, "Hey, it's absolutely cool not to have it all together." It's not a bossy lecture, but like a comforting conversation around life's messy and beautiful side. Imagine it as a treasure chest filled with the wise thoughts, a guidebook that whispers, "You are perfectly imperfect, and that's wonderful." Brené Brown words feel like a cozy blanket wrapping you in the self-acceptance. It says, "Embrace your quirks. They make you uniquely you." In this book, imperfection becomes a superpower, and you are invited to navigate life with a kind friend who gets the messy and magical ride. Here are the 7 galvanizing lessons from this book. Lesson 1. Embrace your imperfections. Brené Brown's lesson on embracing your imperfections is like giving yourself a big self-love hug. It's about understanding that the things that make you different are actually your superpowers. She says, "Hey, those quirks and flaws are what makes you one of a kind masterpiece." She teaches us that imperfections are like special gifts that add color to our life. It's not about being perfect. It's about celebrating the unique puzzle pieces that makes you you. So, it's like accepting a beautiful invitation to say, "I am not perfect, and that's perfectly fine." Here's wisdom is like a gentle reminder that our quirks are the brushstrokes that paints the canvas of beautiful imperfect sails. Lesson 2. Practice self-compassion. In this lesson, author is like a guide showing us how to be best friend to be ourselves. She wants us to say, "Hey, treat yourself with the same kindness you would have given to the closest buddy." Our lesson is about being gentle and understanding, reminding us that it's okay not to have it figured out. Imagine it's like saying you are going to be the best, and guess what? Your best is the always enough. It's similar way to giving yourself a pat on the back, acknowledging that you are navigating through the life best way as you can. So, practicing self-compassion is like being your own cheerleader, spreading a little love and encouragement to person in the mirror. Brown's wisdom is also about wrapping yourself in the cozy blanket of kindness, especially when life gets a bit tough. Lesson 3. Let go of perfectionism. The author's idea of letting go of the perfectionism is like setting yourself free from the needs to be perfect. It's like saying you don't have to be flawless. Imperfection is where the real adventure begins. Our wisdom is about ditching the idea that everything has just right. She says, "Perfect is the kind of boring. Let's dance in the messy and the magical moments of life." So, letting go of perfectionism is like entangling yourself from the idea that everything has to be flawless, and realizing that the real beauty is in the imperfect, wonderful journey. Her lessons is like a permission slip to embrace the joy and spontaneity that comes with not having everything perfectly figured out. Lesson 4, cultivate the gratitude. This lesson by author is like discovering the superpower within yourself. It urges to putting on the gratitude glasses, helping see the beauty in even the little things. She suggests saying, hey, even in the perfect moment, there's a bunch of stuff to be thankful for. It's like having a gratitude party where you celebrate the small joys that often go unnoticed. Tell yourself, I may have not it all, but I have enough grateful for what I have. So, cultivating the gratitude is like sprinkling a little magic dust on your day, turning the ordinary moments into the extraordinary ones. Our wisdom is reminder to appreciate the simple joy, making imperfections a perfect part of your gratitude filled journey. Lesson 5, set boundaries. The author advises on setting boundaries is like building a superhero fortress for yourself. It's about saying it's cool to set the limit and keep your energy safe. Imagine it is having your own superhero shield saying no when needed to protect your well being. Our lesson is about understanding that even superhero needs some boundaries to stay strong. It's similar to creating a safety zone where you decide what comes in and what stays out. So, setting boundaries is like putting on your superhero cap and saying, I am in charge of my space and that's perfectly okay. Our wisdom is a superhero guide to the self care, reminding us that it's okay to draw the lines and keep our superhero energy intact. Lesson number 6, dare to be vulnerable. Her lessons on daring to be vulnerable is like discovering that being real is your superhero power. It's not about weakness, it's about saying, hey, showing your true self takes courage and makes deep connections. Here is the idea like unlocking your superhero heart, allowing others to see the authentic you. Tell yourself, I am not afraid to be me, and that's my superpower. So, daring to be vulnerable is like wearing your superhero cap of authenticity, inviting meaningful connections into your life. Our wisdom is about realizing that being open is where bravery and genuine connections thrive, creating a super bond with others. It's like embracing your superhero vulnerability and discovering the strength that comes with it. Lesson 7, live wholeheartedly. The author grant a lesson on living wholeheartedly is like an invitation to dance through life with your own heart. It's like love every part of your imperfections and all that let the authenticity and joy lead the way. Our ultimate idea is like embracing a full hearted life where you don't hold back from being genuine you. Imagine it's like saying, I am all in loving myself and loving authentically. So, living wholeheartedly is like turning up the volume on joy and authenticity, making every moment and celebration of your life unique self. Our insights is like the life's anthem, encouraging you to live fully, love deeply, and savor the beautiful messing of your wonderful imperfection journey. It's about saying, I am here, I am real, I am living my wholehearted story. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We just zipped through the key lessons from the book, The Gift of Imperfections, in under 7 minutes. In this book, imperfections become a superpower, and you are invited to navigate life with the kind of friends who get messy and magical rides. See, I told you, you don't need to be a book expert to enjoy this wisdom and implement in life. We have made it short and sweet in our series of Kitab Shala. In the next episode, we'll be spinning the beans over the book You Can Win, which is a book that's a roadmap to super success in your life. Thank you.